Hi, this is Prakash Almeida. Hi, this is Prakash Almeida, founder director of Career Development Center, Vasai. I have been counseling students from Vasai for over 2 decades now, and I'm happy to be talking to you about FuturePro. This is a unique program we are offering for school students to prepare them for future, to make them future ready. I know that you all are worried about preparing our children to face the future that is coming. It's going to be full of challenges, uh, threats, at the same time, opportunities also. Well, they are doing their best when it comes to the academics, but they need to go beyond that. And that is where the vision of the new education policy comes in. The new education policy aspires to prepare students for the future that is coming and exploit and explore the opportunities also. I know that you are supremely concerned about the future, uh, which is full of challenges, and how best we can prepare a student for it. They are doing very well academically, they are working very hard. But with my 20 years of experience, I can tell you that our students are very intelligent. They score very great grades, but they are not smart. Now, what do I mean by that? I see in various colleges in Mumbai that our students who secure great grades for want of soft skills, people skills, and strong personality lag behind. They need to develop their communication skills, self esteem, self awareness, and a lot of other things. And that is obvious because generally they are not trained in these things. But if you see, the whole education is changing today. The economy is changing. We live in an era of AI and all that. AI is becoming smarter than us. Our children will have to acquire skills, knowledge, attitudes to face the future, which is very uncertain. We call it volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Some call it bunny, that means brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible. But they will have to live with this world. The best thing they can do is to prepare for it. It is said in English that tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Parents need to understand that there are a couple of changes which have happened in education, in economy. We live in a globalized economy today. Key changes are very easily identifiable. The first change is that careers which were available after graduation are available immediately after 12th. Don't have to wait for graduation. You can go for law 5 years after 12th, 5 years integrated MBA, integrated MA economics, MA psychology, math stat, and MCA, everything after 12th. BA become are now, you can say, old economy degrees, Some people call them expired degrees. That may not be the case. But what is very important is that the kind of economy that is emerging today is skills based. Companies want people who are ready with skills, job ready. One cannot expect that some skills can be learned when they will join job on job through experience. That's not going to happen. That's not the right way. I said tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today because these skills, good command of the language, interpersonal skills, communication skills, in that presentation skill, public speaking, research skills, creativity, critical thinking. I'll talk about that. These skills need to be developed now. The way we prepare them today will decide their tomorrow. I'm quite sure, as I said, your children are working very hard. They are in one of the best schools in Vasai, and their teachers are doing very well. Everything is going fine. But that winning edge and cutting edge that will give them competitive and comparative advantage. You need to think of it now. As I said, professional careers immediately after 12th. Then, for most of the professional careers now, you have to give an entrance examination. And that is very right. You cannot make Sachin Tendulkar into a chartered accountant. You need abilities, differential abilities. When you want to get into law, when you want to get into management, of course, We will check whether you have verbal ability, reasoning ability, quantitative abilities, and all those things. And of course, a certain personality. You cannot fix a square peg in a round hole. You need what we call career fitment. But there are some core skills. Communication skill is a core skill, creativity, problem solving skill, decision making, analytical skill, research skills, innovation. A lot of skills are core skills, transferable to all sectors. Your children need to be trained in these skills. And sadly, that doesn't happen. And they have to start preparing for the professional education immediately after 12th. You cannot say that, they have enough time, they will pick up these skills on the way. It doesn't happen. And despite having solid intellectual caliber, for want of soft skills and people skills and all those things, our students lag behind. Many cannot face simple interviews also. It's not enough to know, you need to communicate it effectively. What you cannot state clearly, you do not know, as simple as that. And I see that highly qualified, intelligent students fail to crack interviews also. They cannot face group discussion, they cannot make presentations. And it's my realization that these skills should be taught early on while they are in school. That's the right time to begin. We need to make them future pro. So, thinking of this, I came out with a course. For seniors, we offer higher career foundation course. This is a high school level version, a scaled down version. But the core abilities are common. Our children need to master good language, sound command of the English language, the mother tongue of the future. Of course, they need to master a couple of AI tools. They need to know how to do research because they are going to compete at the national level. Your child is in one corner of Vasai, but the moment your child talks about ND exam, UPSC, your joint entrance, your NEET, then they are competing at the national level. Be very clear about it. What they did today, if the same they do tomorrow, there won't be different result. They need to be prepared systematically, consistently. And that is where this FuturePro programs comes into picture. It's a unique program to train students in critical skills and competencies. Now, tomorrow always comes. The best thing we can do is to prepare for it. If you look at the new education policy, you will realize that the goal is holistic development. They have mentioned this particular word, holistic development. Then there is World Economic Forum. If you visit the World Economic Forum, I have given the website, weforum.org. You will find that they have listed 21st century skills, the skills you need to survive and thrive. And this goes beyond academics. Self-awareness, what are the skills required for future? These are the skills your children need to acquire now. Self-awareness, social and moral awareness, greater engagement and motivation for higher level learning. Critical thinking, creativity and innovation, problem-solving skills, teamwork and leadership, higher study skills for self-learning. Now, all learning is self-learning. Your children need to become autonomous, effective, competent self-learners. Higher behaviors. Now, when I talk about higher study skills for self-learning, I mean they should have profound reading and writing skills, just not for answering questions in the examination. Higher behaviors, curiosity, observation, we call innovation behaviors. Effective habits, cultivating their mind with good reading. Reading is to mind what exercise is to body. Sadly, because of mobile, video is more, reading is less. And that is disturbing them a lot. Our children are heavily and adversely getting impacted by mobile. I don't have to tell you the problem, you must be facing that. But if you cultivate their minds with good reading, believe me, they will take to reading. It's a good habit. Nani Palkiwala talked about cultivating mind. And this is his sentence. Reading is to mind what exercise is to body. They used to always say that. And he would exhort youngsters to cultivate their mind with good books, good thoughts. Then they need to enrich their language. Language gives singular competitive and comparative advantage. I just mentioned what you cannot state clearly, you do not know. A lot of people have good knowledge, but they fail to communicate it. Then, they are losers. So, enriched language, sound command of the English language is a huge, huge advantage. You see, you read in newspapers, 3 out of 4 MBAs are unemployable. 85% engineers may not get jobs and all those things. Then, sound command of the language plays the differentiating role. Creative writing. Media is booming. You cannot write without thinking. So creative writing will discipline the mind, train the mind, expand the mind, push their imagination, and a lot of things. Analytical and research skills. Our children need to know research skills. They have to do projects. See to it that they don't take to chat GPT a lot. But they can use AI tools to do research effectively. If they don't know AI, they are as good as illiterates today. But see to it that it is done very carefully. AI cannot replace original creative critical thinking. It will assist us, but they need to develop their own abilities first. And of course, communication skills. I talked about public speaking, presentation skills, group discussion, debating skills, how to present a logical argument. And of course, mindset, a positive, constructive, what we call growth mindset. I would ask you all to read or watch videos of Carol Dweck. She, a Stanford University psychologist, she dedicated her life to growth mindset study. We teach this growth mindset to students, and it makes a huge change, huge difference. Their thought process changes. It's not enough to be intelligent. You need a proper mindset. So they need some inputs there. And you need to sow seeds of their future growth or future greatness, I would say. All children have sound potential. You need to channelize it. You need to awaken them, help them discover themselves before you discover their career. Awareness about various careers. There are hundreds and hundreds of careers available. Now you can do your graduation from IIT Madras. I'm giving an example. You don't have to go for joint entrance also. We have liberal arts, a lot of opportunities. There are more than, I think, 14 universities in Mumbai itself. I think more than 20, 22 universities in Pune itself. Specialized universities, skills university, university dedicated to economics, university dedicated to research, university dedicated to math, stats, and AI, and all those things. Ample opportunities. No need to think negative. This country's economy is booming. We are almost fourth largest economy. Very soon we will be within first three, I mean third economy, largest economy. Ample opportunities. Our children can actually create their future. They don't even have to go abroad. Tremendous opportunities if they prepare early on. Time to begin is now. And it's time you give them their role models. Get them introduced to the life of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Ratan Tata, Dr. MS Swaminathan, the father of the Green Revolution, Nani Palkhiwala, and many others. This will cultivate their mind. This study, this autobiographical study, will give them a new perspective, a new thought process, a new awakening. This is how you can prepare them for the future that is coming. Now, the course that we are planning to offer you or your children, an intensive 25-session course. I know that your children go for tuition classes and all those things. Anyways, I have no comment to make on that. But I would ask you to ask them to invest 4 hours every week, Saturday and Sunday, or only on Sundays. We will make it comfortable, convenient. This is an investment, I said, an investment of enduring lifelong returns. As parents, you will agree with me. I'm a parent myself. I can definitely tell you the one of the best gifts you can give to your children is a gift of language, a lifelong gift of enduring value. Their language is what differentiates them. Their learnability. A lot of skills will depend directly on their command of the language. Give them good language. It's not enough to be in English medium. To study in English medium is different, and to study the English language is different. At Career Development Center, we groom children for their future careers, unleash their potential. The challenge is to convert their potential into performance. Every year we see students who secure great grades, but not all of them make good careers. It's time parents take them to various institutions in Mumbai. I'm very happy that Notre Dame School took their children to IIT Mumbai for their Tech Fest and all that. That is how you prepare children for the future that is coming. You have very highly qualified and experienced faculty to deliver this FuturePro program to your children. This study will not burden their academic study. They will be happy coming to us because they will master skills for the future. We have excellent resources, very advanced resources. We use resources from uh, top universities, latest research in the field of cognitive science, neuroscience, and all this. That these are the topics of our study. And we very closely follow the research that is happening in leading universities. We will give you good analysis, insightful analysis of your children's differential abilities, their personality traits. And we will have a session with the parents to tell them how they can, help unleash the potential of their children, how they can realize their own potential. You have a critical role to play. Future Pro will give them critical skills, knowledge, awareness, attitudes. Their positive attitude is their great capital. Confidence is the best accessory they will wear. Now we are taking limited students for want of time, basically. But I realized that preparing students after graduation for interviews, soft skill, people skills, and communication skill is too late. It's too late. The formative period is lost. If you start preparing them after 10th, sometimes I see that they don't have the skills and the mindset to to face the rigor that is awaiting them and multiple entrance exams and all that. So we realize that school years, high school years, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, critical period, real formative period, when they are really molded. If we train these children, show them higher career ability, opportunities, they will be awakened. They will be geared for the future. They will build self-awareness, develop sense of self-worth, develop that self-esteem, become confident and convinced about their own abilities, see a role for themselves. As a part of this training, we develop their vision and mission statement, short term and long term. We introduce them to very, very advanced tools which are available. And you will see the change in their own perception, their behavior, the way they conduct themselves, their language. You will see a positive, constructive change in them. They will be pro future. Show these things to our children, give these things to our children. Our children are very intelligent, damn good. They can do better because they are already good. Prepare them. Invest in good books. There are excellent training programs available, which they should do afterwards. Anyways, if they are using mobile, their mobile could be used for a lot of educational purposes. A good number of activities are available, resources are available. We have been preparing students for years now, conducting their aptitude tests, introducing themselves to themselves, so they, discover themselves, accept themselves unconditionally, buckle up, and find their future. It's a process. We welcome your children for FuturePro training. We invite parents to visit our office. Our office is at Holi, near Fish Market, just 2 minutes from the main road. Come, talk to us. We'll help you understand the role you can play, because you are the great stakeholder in their life. It's a collaboration. You think of a triangle. At the top, your child; at the bottom, school and family. When the school and family come together, the child will rise. If they drift, child will come down. You have to collaborate with the school. Your children are studying in one of the best schools in Vasai. I welcome you to visit us, talk to us, understand what are the options available for the future, the kind of future that is coming, which is very uncertain, full of threats, but full of opportunities also. You don't have to feel negative. Your children can be all that they want to be, and they can be, provided they start preparing for the future. Preparing is better than repairing, as we say. Equip them with necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude early on, and make them future pro. I welcome you to talk to us. So we would be happy to invite your students, your children, for a 1 hour, a 1.5 hour intensive interaction, a free interaction. We cannot take all students. First come, first served basis. We'll take a couple of students. Please register your names. Just send their names and standard via WhatsApp. We will call them. If possible, we will take the session in the school or in our office. We'll explain them everything. You are welcome to know more. As I said, just send a message. We will share the digital brochure uh, on WhatsApp or email, whatever the way you want. Come with all your questions. Let's prepare a plan for your children's future career journey. It's here and now. I would say it's now or never. All careers immediately after 12th, let me repeat. And they need to be prepared for the rigor that is awaiting them, with active faith and confidence and conviction. We welcome you and your children for that free introductory workshop on FuturePro. A couple of sessions we will take, and then those who are interested will enroll. This is an essential investment. I said investment. When you talk about investment, you always talk about ROI, return on investment. They will be pro future. They will become more confident about their learning, their ability to learn. They will be equipped with a lot of tools and resources. Study the brochure, you will get to know. We welcome you with your questions. FuturePro is a unique program for school students that will lay a solid foundation. It will be a launching pad for them. If your children have higher goals like getting into civil services, yes, of course, we have a module on that. Careers through competitive exams. We have been training students in Mumbai, Andrews, and other colleges. Better future is always possible. No need to feel negative. Ample opportunities. They can, as I said, create their own opportunities, their own future. So let's make them future pro. I welcome you all. My mobile number is there in the brochure. It's given here. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. I'll share the program brochure with you. And I welcome your children for a free workshop. Some slots are available. Couple of sessions we will take. We will explain them everything, conduct some activities, explain them all details, and then they will decide. We are not taking more batches and many students. We would like to work with limited students so that we deliver top-notch quality. This is an opportunity, I think, with my almost 20 years of experience in career counseling, I feel very strongly that we need to start quite early on. Good things always take time. 6 to 9 standard students, they are welcome. We will mold them, guide them, pave a new way for their career growth. Let me conclude by saying, tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That today is now. I welcome parents and children, 6 to 9 standard. Just send me a WhatsApp message and I'll share the details with you. And the slots which are available for our workshop. And if you are interested, you are welcome. Thank you very much.